Cheers, darling heart. It's your GAPS coach Emma here with a lovely cup of chicken stock. Look how yellow the butter is. That means it's full of the right kinds of fats, saturated fats. And what about that big fat lie they told us? I've just weighed myself this morning and I'm like 65 kilos, which is 1 kilo off when I left home. When I left home, I was 64 kilos. I remember it because I thought, oh my God, I'm so overweight. I'm really fat. And I was like, I'm 5'8", which is quite tall. So 65 kilos is pretty good. It's about 145 pounds. That's by the by. I eat a lot of fat. If you don't understand about eating fat and staying slim, then you need to get with the program. Eating starchy carbs means your body's running on sugar. Eating high fat foods and lots of protein, some veg and some rice. I have a little bit of rice. I have honey. I have some sweet stuff. I make cakes. I make biscuits. I make breads out of lentils and coconut and other nuts and pulses, but I don't do any grains because they've been slightly contaminated. There are some lies out there, you know. They say glyphosate is fine and it's not going to hurt you. There's some other lies I found out. Oh my God, this was really fascinating. Jet engines, jet fuel engines are shaped, the turbines are shaped like columns in the temples in far off lands. I mean, this is basically what he was saying is the energy, the shape of the turbines are shaped like the columns, and these columns rotate, and it's a free energy device. So he was saying 60,000 litres of fuel in a jet engine. 60,000? I must look it up. But he was like, this is what a tanker of 60,000 litres looks like. Where on an aeroplane are they storing that fuel? It was a very interesting question. And it made me ask myself lots of other questions. And it's very important that we ask ourselves these questions, because when we get down to the nitty-gritty of what we've been lied about, then we can really start seeking the truth, and then we can find out how to stay happy, healthy and well and not have to need pharmaceuticals. Check me out. This angle is a bit weird because it makes my bottom look much smaller than my top, and that's not true. I do have quite a big bottom. It doesn't look like it on this. But you can be nearly 60 years old and look like you're still in your 40s, some people tell me. So get with the program and come and heal and seal the gut with things like this delicious, very warming, very soothing, nourishing chicken stock. It's so simple. It's like a magic potion, a power potion that you make in your cauldron. I'm not suggesting this is a witchy activity at all, but if you want to get away from the processed rubbish, you need to start soothing yourself and soothing yourself. It's the right time of year now to start making soups and stews, you know, and getting those nourishing. I don't mean bone broth. This is very important. Bone broth is not it. Bone broth is not where it's at. We want meat stock, and there's a big difference. Bone broth is full of glutamic acid, which is reminiscent of monosodium glutamate. It's an excitotoxin. So there's all these people who are poorly trying to heal, and then they're giving themselves an excitotoxin, and they're just like, oh my God, feeling even worse. Also, people who are high oxalate can actually make endogenous oxalates out of bone broth, so watch out. So yeah, the interesting jet fuel hoax. Look into it. It's very interesting. Where do they put the fuel? When they're actually filling up an airplane, what's it going into? Where are the tanks? They say they're in the wings, but like if you look at the quantity of fuel they say a jet needs to travel a certain distance, it's a lot. Where are they putting it? It's a very interesting question. Anyway, and more lies that we need to, you know, NASA, for instance, gets something like $60 million a day, is it? Or something ridiculous. You can look that up as well. How much money does NASA get every day? Some people suggesting that there's no such thing as going to the moon, and that actually when the rockets go up, they just bounce off the firmament. I have no idea if that's for real or not, but I've seen some evidence that looks quite compelling. So if they're not going to the moon and they're not going to space, where's all that money going? It's a very interesting question. But I do not concern myself with such things. I'm having a nice time being Emma. Would you like to have a nice time being you and enjoy your life in this realm? Because we want to come and rub shoulders with people in Timeless Cookery Club. Because we are seekers seeking peace and quiet and communication and compassion and sharing information that's making everyone feel better. You want to come and play? I've got an offer just for September. I've opened my doors now. I opened my doors on Monday, and I've already got people signed up. I've only got space for so many for the one-to-one coaching because I'm giving you 4 sessions so I can tailor the protocol to your specific symptoms. It's an absolute bargain. So see me at timelesscookeryclub.com, and lots of love to you. Have a beautiful day.